Shalom ve'yeh tov, yeh tov ken.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome back to Take Time for Torah. This week we celebrate Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, and on Shabbat we read Parshat Tazria-Metzora. In Tazria-Metzora, the verse opens when a woman conceives. And our rabbis, in their wonderful way of telling parables, teaches the following parable. Rabbi Levi said that in general a custom is that should a person securely deposit a wallet full of silver with his friend, and his friend would return to him a much larger size wallet with gold in public. Shouldn't this person have a deep sense of appreciation? And of course, the same thing is with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, with the Holy One, blessed be He. God says that God receives a deposit from a person of but a speck of dust, and instead returns to the person a soul, a whole, praiseworthy, wonderful soul, a person. Is this not fit for praise of God? And meaning a verse based on Job, I will fetch my knowledge from afar and will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. This metaphor, this parable teaches us brilliantly that we give a little bit and get so much in return. And that's what life means for us, that as we give, we get so much in return. But also it reminds us of Israel. The state of Israel, 64 years ago, was a little country, a little place that Jews could call safe. And in a basement on Erev Shabbat, David Ben Gurion stood up and declared the Megillat Ha'atzmaut, the Declaration of Independence, and there Israel became a state. A little state with not much more than determination, a few arms, and a lot of refugees from Europe. They have become an incredible country. A country that is filled with people who express and share their ingenuity and their brilliance. So Israel has become a tech leader. Israel has become an innovator. Israel has found better ways to protect itself from its enemies, and it has also found ways to thrive. If you have a telephone, perhaps there's a chip in it that is made in Israel. This Shabbat, as we think about the conception of a baby, from a little speck, out comes a wonderful, beautiful child that we pray that will grow into adulthood and be a major contributor to the community. Well, Israel is the same. Israel started out small. It started out with challenges it had, and it has grown into a beautiful nation. A nation that is filled with those who are enthusiastic for its continuance and its thriving, and a nation that helps the Jewish community grow as itself. I want to encourage you to go to Israel. And if you can't make a trip to Israel or send someone else to Israel, then do all you can to continue learning about Israel. Don't read just about the Middle East crisis and the conflict between Arabs and Israelis. Go to Israel 21C and see all the wonderful innovations that Israel is in the process of bringing to the world and sharing with the world. Because as you do, you will learn that Israel has a lot to offer, not just the Jewish community, but the entire world. Like the miracle of birth, which starts from just a tiny seed and creates a beautiful child. So, Israel, a small country, born out of strife, born out of violence, has become a very strong powerhouse, a vibrant success, a place that all of us can be proud of. I wish you a wonderful Shabbat, and I really do hope that you will take an opportunity this coming week and make Israel your own. Not just the conflict, but read about what Israel does to help build our world. Shabbat Shalom.
ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת